Hello, this is Bart Sharp, with author of Magic Speaks. Now, I'm also do healing shamanistic work with emotional issues, and I work with a variety of people, and I often see these people, particularly women in their 40s or 50s, and they seem to be overwhelmed, and it can be men too, almost like they're just carrying this big weight on their shoulder. And energetically, that's what it feels like, and some of them are really slumped over and stuff. And they tell me about their life, that they work hard, they have kids, they're taking care of everybody. And I ask them this big question: how much time do you have for yourself? And they like, what? It's like a foreign concept, because they're so busy serving everybody else and doing all the things that they need to do to get by in life, that all of their energy goes to those things of service, of work. All good things and noble things in some context. But what we have to do is have at least 1 hour where we get to create something that we love doing. And I'm not talking about watching a good movie or television or music, because those you're more participatory. We're talking about something you're active in. It could be building a garden, it could be drawing, it could be writing, it could be meditation tools. But what happens is that something in you expands when you do it. Something gets triggered and initiated to having a more creative and, most importantly, fulfilled life. Because when we live in that creativity and fulfillment, we start to be on the path of fulfilling and being more whole in ourselves. And actually, those that we're helping, like our family and stuff, it all seems so much lighter, because we're not so much in that servitude anymore. We're starting to find that, wow, we can have our own direction. And some of the people that do this all the time, they may start out by going, I have no idea what I'd like to create. And so you really just have to start looking at things about what would really fascinate you, and taking those little bitty steps to get there, to jumping into this big pool of awareness. And a good place to look at is like, what did you love doing as a kid or as a teenager? What were those dreams that you wanted back then that you never got to complete? More than likely, you'll still want to complete them as an adult. It's a great place to start thinking about that stuff, and start getting active in what you do. Start stimulating these plans. It can be a very much of a learning experience. I knew a friend that took up Russian. And she's not going to Russia. She doesn't have Russian family. She just thought it was an interesting language, and something in her own creative process became so stimulated from learning Russian. You just have to check into yourself and see what opens you when you think about these topics. So get creative. You deserve to have this time that makes you so happy and finding pleasure in yourself. So this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks.